Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Ooh, some hair. Good morning. So, good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk. Happy Tuesday. I hope that everybody slept well and is having a good morning. I am having a good trip, other than the fact that I'm having gluten withdrawals and my head hurts all the time. But I don't have coffee yet. Can you believe that? I don't even have coffee yet. I'm going to go get some. But I wanted to tell you guys something. Who is Caitlin Kelly? I don't know. Am I supposed to know who that is? I don't know. So I wanted to tell you guys a story. Filming is going so well. It's so exciting to see my movie come together, to see the stunts and all of those people. Let me go back for a second because people are clearly upset about something. Hold on. I don't see anybody rude. Sorry guys, I don't see it. So happy birthday, Jacqueline. So anyway, I blocked her. She came back trying to show off and I blocked her. That was funny. My block game is strong. Okay, so anyway, no, this movie's going to be in the movie theaters. So anyway, I wanted to tell you guys something. Yesterday, I went into a meeting with the whole team, and we were all at a big table, right? There was like 15 people at the table, and everybody was talking about an idea that I had. And somebody said something about changing the idea a little bit. And by the way, it wasn't a bad change. It wasn't a bad change. It just wasn't a change that I would have wanted to make. So I'm sitting there and I'm not saying anything, and I'm not saying anything, and I'm not saying anything. Everyone's talking about it. And finally, my producing partner looks at me and goes like this. And I knew, yes, I see you, Crystal Smith Crystal. I knew that he was saying to me, use your voice. I gave you a seat at this table. You've earned a seat at this table. Use your voice. But I was like intimidated because there was so many people, smart people at the table, and I felt like kind of paralyzed. This is a different idea. This is a totally different project. You guys don't know about this one yet. So anyway, I know it's now or never, right? I've got to speak up now. But I was intimidated. And he's looking at me like, girl, this is your idea. Use your damn voice like a ventriloquist. So I am smart, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Sometimes we earn seats at the table. And we are afraid to use our voice. We bite our lip, we bite our tongue, we hold back our words. We don't want to use our voice, especially women. We could bring 15 men together in a room because of our idea and still be afraid to use our voice in the room, at the table. You earn a seat at the table. You've earned it. Use your voice. Okay? So I finally said, okay, guys, excuse me for 1 second. Let me make sure I'm hearing you correctly. This is my idea, but you think we should do this, right? And they were like, yes. Because brands and because money and because blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, no. So I can come up with something else for you that would work. But this idea is staying this idea. And they tried it again. Girl, they tried it again. Well, we just think, it would be better if. And I'm like, right. And I heard you. And I will completely come up with something different for you to fulfill whatever need it is you have there. But I'm not changing this idea. So I walked out of the meeting a little nervous because we have to go back today at noon. So I've got to see all these people again. They're probably like, bitch. But my point is that I can remember sitting with my mother-in-law at a table, her table. And my children were no. I don't think I had children. No, I didn't have children yet. Excuse me. I was pregnant with Olivia. And I was so hungry because I had diabetes when I was pregnant with Olivia. And we were waiting for, this is silly, but it's using your voice. We were waiting for Father Bob to say the blessing. And I was so hungry, and everyone kept talking, and everyone kept talking, and everyone kept talking. And I was at the table, I was like shaking. I needed food so bad. And I look at Michael, I go, I need to eat. I need to eat. He goes, just wait, my brother's going to say the blessing. I was like, I need to eat. He goes, well, then say something. I go, no, you say something. And he was like, babe, you're sitting at this table. If you have something to say, you need to say it. And I was so intimidated by his mother that I didn't know what to say. And finally, I was just like, excuse me, Father Bob, unless you want your niece to come right here at this table, you need to say the blessing so I could eat some food. And he was like, oh gosh, of course, absolutely. Everybody bowed their head in the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. I was like, I'm about to go into labor. Y'all need to let a fat girl eat. I'm so hungry, I'm about to die. Use your voice. It is intimidating. I'm not going to lie. It is intimidating, even when you have done the work and earned your seat at the table. You've only come so far. It is the second half of the work is actually using your voice. Don't work so hard that you earn your seat at the table and then you don't speak up and use your voice. Remember, you were created to be outstanding. We know that. Part of being outstanding is using your voice. Don't bite your tongue. Don't swallow your words back. If you got something to say and you feel like it has been thought out and it needs to be said, say it. And don't be afraid, because 9 times out of 10, everybody else at the table is afraid to use their voice too. Nobody wants to come off looking stupid, right? But my sixth grade teacher, Miss Fierro, always told me there are no stupid questions except for, can I go to the bathroom? Because you can always go to the bathroom. That's what she told me. And if they won't give you a seat at the table, shit, build your own table and I'll come sit with you. Okay? Use your voice. Don't be afraid to use your voice. And listen, I want to tell you something. Our sons won't be raised or conditioned to have the same fear. So work harder to teach your sons to make room at the table for women, and teach your daughters how to use their voice. And not be afraid to use their voice. And remember, if they won't give you a seat at the table, build your own table. People will come, I promise. By the way, everybody feels intimidation. Everybody gets afraid. Everybody, we all go through that. We all get to the table and it's our turn to speak and we go, oh my God, am I going to sound like a bumbling idiot? Speak anyway, because everybody feels that. Don't be afraid to use your voice. You were given that voice and you've earned that seat at the table. So use it. All right. I actually have to go find coffee or I'm going to get it. What do? I count down the numbers until you guys come back, Linda. I love you guys so much today. Please share this video. There's a share button right there. And don't forget, if you've earned a seat at the table, use your voice. I love you so much today. Have a great day.